Hello, lovely Wisters. I'm Sarah Lee. Very nice to meet you. I'm going to do today's lesson on common kitchen herbs and their magical properties. I hope you enjoy it. I'm a little nervous. Please bear with me. I'm going to start off with number 1, bay leaves, also known as Daphne, laurel, and sweet bay. The bay plant has been considered sacred to witches for hundreds of years due to its healing powers and has been traditionally used as a powerful negative magic repellent, providing protection to the spellcaster from being cheated, harmed, tricked, or cursed by others with ill intentions. Burning the leaves will help protect and exorcise harmful energies. In the Middle Ages, it was used to protect people from the plague, while in voodoo, a bag of bay leaves is worn to protect from enemies. Bay leaf is also a symbol of devotion, success, and victory. Wear or carry it to ensure success or victory in any endeavor. Second herb, basil. Pretty plant. I also have some live basil. So it's an aromatic, waxy green, very waxy green leaves, and it has purple or white flowers. I don't know if you can see. No, I don't have any flowers left on it. But this one is just your common basil, and it gives you the white plants. And this one here is an English basil, and it gives me the purple leaves. Anyway, it's really easy to grow in a garden or windowsill, but it's a great herbal ally in your magic spells. Okay. In medieval Europe, folks used basil for love spells. They would use it to determine if a lover would be faithful, and to encourage attraction and to help soothe arguments. Still the most commonly used herb in love spells today. Basil can be tucked fresh or dried into a sachet, and carried to strengthen feelings of love and attraction. Even the scent of basil, just the smell of it, is said to help unify people. The ancient Romans believed that basil, the smell of fresh basil, inspired love. Basil is considered lucky for attracting money. It can lend its power to your magical workings by giving a little extra boost to your magical, to your finances, right? Carry a leaf in your purse or wallet to attract money. Cinnamon. Where's my cinnamon? Here it is. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is the inner bark from the Asian evergreen and is most often made into capsules, teas, and extracts. Cinnamon is often used in incense, and it has a warm, comfortable smell that, when burned, can sanctify an object or an area. For this reason, cinnamon is used to aid in healing spells. Ancient Egyptians used cinnamon in their sacred embalming process. I know, I read that the first time. I was like, what? Anyway, before they were sent to the afterlife, it was important not to smell like a dead body. Due to its infatuating scent, cinnamon incense makes for an energetic space for spell working that is enhanced by the power of the sun. Its aphrodisiac qualities come from being associated with fire and air elements. So in your magical workings, your lack of extra air element, want that extra boost of fire element, throw a little cinnamon in there to really help it out. Next up, Thyme. This one's from my garden. I'm drying it out right now. And, of course, purchased. Get it from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, whatever you have in your area. Also known as common thyme, garden thyme. There's thousands of varieties, but the biggest thing to remember are these two qualities: upright shrubs and low ground creeping. Upright shrubs are your culinary thymes. Thyme has been stated through history to be a symbol of courage and was put in coffins of the dead for safe passage into the next world. Thyme is burned or worn to attract good health, developing psychic powers, love, purification, and courage. Place it under your pillow to instill a restful sleep. Greeks burned thyme in their temples to help purify them. Let's see. Next is rosemary. We've got our fresh rosemary and our store-bought. It's an evergreen shrub. It's hung about houses to keep thieves and evil spirits out. Carrying it is believed to ensure success and love. Burning rosemary will help cleanse negative energy, and it's also traditionally used in memory spells. Tradition of rosemary for remembrance stems from the Greeks, when students wore garlands of these herbs in hopes of passing their final exams, their tests. Use rosemary in dream pillows to prevent nightmares. Wear rosemary to sharpen your memory, or make a simple wash, just a nice warm water rosemary wash, to use it to cleanse your hands before working magic. Next up, we have mint. I don't have any mint other than like some tea bags, but I do have chocolate mint from my garden. I love the smell of this stuff. And I use this one mostly in my teas. Mint is one of the most famous herbs, and my goodness, rightfully so. There's at least 20 species and thousands of hybrids. Each works better for its own magical use. I mean, it's just an amazing herb. Peppermint and apple mint are great for purification, protecting, and traveling, while corn mint and spearmint are for healing, dream pillows, and enhancing your mental powers. Mint has hundreds of uses that date back to the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, and other areas throughout Asia and Europe. Give a sprig of mint to a loved one going on a trip for protection. Wash down your front door to refresh the vibrations and welcome in luck, wealth, and abundance. And if you're having a hard time with a spell and you're blocked, mint is wonderful for helping you refresh and get rid of that blockage. Just it's kind of like a mulligan or a do-over. Let's see. Sage. Next up is sage. I didn't get very much from my sage plant this year, so I'm drying this guy out, or this bundle out. Sage comes from the Latin word salva, which means salvations. And the Greeks and Romans thought that it increased memory capacity, while the Arabs considered it to give immortality. Sage is used for countless purposes. Carry it with you to protect you from the evil eye and curses. and attract abundance and wisdom. Burn it to cleanse an area of negative energy and scatter it around an outdoor sacred space to bless the ground. We all know that we use it for burning, help cleanse the house. There we go. Next, we're going to go on to dill. Working on some dill here, drying it out. Dill comes from the Norse meaning to lull to sleep. Its origins are from the Black Sea and the Mediterranean areas, and the stems are known to cure bad breath. Carried in a pouch, draws protection, especially from other witches and curses. The seeds can be used to attract abundance and money in your spell work. Give me a second here. I'm in the middle of dinner. I'm working on a beef and vegetable soup, and I just needed to give it a stir. Anyway, let's see. Black pepper. Matter of fact, we're going to go quick. Also, a little quick tidbit on white pepper. So black pepper was discovered over 4,000 years ago. It's indigenous to the, and I might mispronounce this, Malabar coast in India. It became so important that it was used as a currency. Dowries, taxes, and rents were paid in peppercorns, these pretty guys, and the phrase peppercorn rent was coined. I didn't know that. I thought that was a pretty cool tidbit right there. Mixed with salt and scattered around your property will clear and protect your home from negative energy. Carry black peppercorns with you to ward off jealousy against you and to free your mind of jealousy towards others. Used mostly in protection rituals, white pepper removes obstacles and black pepper stops attacks. Together, they are invincible, breaking curses and protection from physical aggression. Okay. Salt. I use, in my cooking and my spell work, I use sea salt. I always do. And when it comes to my cooking, it's just a preference thing. When it comes to my spell work, I just feel it's more powerful. It's considered one of the most sacred minerals on Earth, really. It represents prosperity, protection, and because it was once used as payment, just like pepper was, it's associated with financial abundance. Salt is also used as to cleanse energies, both physical and non-physical. I think one of the most well-known uses for salt is a protective circle. Sea salts are sacred to water deities. Volcanic salts are sacred to fire and volcanic deities. And salts retrieved from underground mines are sacred to earth spirits and earth deities. Himalayan salt is also known as pink halite. Yeah, it's an edible crystal. Well, we all know salt is also. But Himalayan salt has a lot of similar properties to rose quartz. Not only helps one to experience self-love, but also to take action and to do things that self-love implies. Example, finding a sense of purpose, live a healthier lifestyle, learning to say no. I know we all have a hard time with that one, right? Or even take the time for personal recreation and enjoyment. Let's see, what have I got? Next up is oregano. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. One of my absolute favorites to cook with. Love it. One of my favorites to, sorry, I can't help but to smell it every time. One of my favorites to do spell work with. Oregano is said to promote good fortune and good health. It's been used in magic spells since ancient times to bring happiness, luck, and protection. Ancient Greeks believed that oregano was an antidote to poisons and could treat convulsions and skin irritations. I believe in Shakespearean times, it was said to cure overdoses of opium and hemlock. Growing oregano near your home, and this is why I love it so much, not only does it smell amazing, but it protects your home from evil. Placing it near your doors, your windows, not only does it smell divine, as we're finding it's one of my favorites, but you don't want to let that evil in. This is going to help. They also say that placing it near your head while sleeping promotes visions and psychic dreams. Last one that I'm going to go over today is cloves. Oh, Prince song, here we go. Clove. So the name clove originates from the old French word clou, and the Latin clavis meaning nail for its shape. For this reason, cloves are often seen as protective. It's incredibly powerful at keeping evil at bay. Place in or on top of a red candle to prevent people from spreading rumors about you. One of my favorites. Burn cloves to attract money and drive away negative forces. Put cloves in an area where people are gathering, like getting together, to bring a sense of kinship. That's something that my Nana used to do. I always wondered why there were random bits of cloves around when she was gonna have extra company. Anyway, I really hope that this was helpful to everybody. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on there. I can answer them. I hope I can answer them. And most definitely, if you also have any other herbs that you use in your magic, let me know. I would love to know what other herbs you guys use in your arsenal. Thank you. Many blessings. Bye-bye now.